Well, for more on this, we're now being joined by Edward P. Joseph, who is a foreign policy and security expert. He's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Welcome to the show, Mr. Joseph. How do you assess the latest revelation by the U.S. Justice Department, which has said that there are foreign players in the assassination attempt of Trump, and they've rather exposed murder for hire plot orchestrated by a Pakistan national with close ties to Iran?
Well, it's a very serious case, and it's very clear that the U.S. government, the Justice Department, is treating this extremely seriously. The indictment that was released today, unsealed, as lawyers say here in the United States, gives very clear and damning evidence about the activities of this alleged murder for hire plot by this Asif merchant, Asif Raza merchant, who is the person named in this and who's been arrested and is now being held in a U.S. facility, a U.S. prison. The detail is very clear and very damning that he allegedly worked and paid, that is, paid these undercover agents who said to him very clearly, okay, this means we're going ahead with a plot to kill, right? And Merchant allegedly said yes. In the U.S. justice system, that's a very serious, concrete step towards realizing it takes the case from some type of theoretical discussion to an actual committed plot to kill a U.S. official, allegedly, according to this indictment. And the fact that he, according to this, I'm reading the Justice Department press release on this today, the fact that Merchant allegedly spent time in Iran just in April, shortly before he came to the United States, of course, is very damning as well, and raises clear suspicion on the role of Iran in this plot. Please.
Right, Mr. Joseph, the plot is unrelated to the assassination attempt on the former U.S. president at the Pennsylvania rally on July 13th. I also want to seek your assessment on the fact that there has been an ongoing threat to assassinate Trump after he ordered a drone strike on Qasem Soleimani in 2020. But how has the situation recently changed when it comes to Iran, and why are the threats coming now?
Well, it's really an interesting question here. And again, I want to point this out, this statement today from FBI Director Christopher Wray, who said that this plot was orchestrated by a Pakistani national with close ties to Iran and is straight out of the Iranian playbook. This is a quote from the FBI Director, Mr. Wray. So this comes. It's interesting. The timing of this is quite interesting because it comes at, again, a moment of high tension in the Middle East, with Iran apparently planning its response to the assassination of Ismail Haniyeh, who was in Tehran and whom the Iranians failed to protect, an obvious target who was failed to protect, which was already a severe embarrassment to the Iranian regime. And then now we have this plot, which appears to be serious, yet very amateurish. This Pakistani official allegedly recruiting people whom he didn't even really know, who turned out to be informants and also undercover agents, and amateurish plot. So on the one hand, Iran is embarrassed. It cannot protect, even in Tehran, an obvious target like Haniyeh, and it goes apparently, again, I'm quoting the FBI director here, saying straight out of the Iranian playbook, apparently going on amateurish attempts, but very serious ones, to assassinate U.S. officials, potentially even former President Trump. Please.
Well, Mr. Joseph, thank you so much for joining us and WION with your insights on this.
You're welcome.